We know from research, and I think most of us also know this anecdotally, that a baby boy and a baby girl are treated differently from the minute they are born. In fact, even before they are born, it is overwhelmingly female pregnancies that are terminated specifically because they are female. And studies show us that infants across cultures all over the world, girls get more hugs and more comforting, while boys are expected to cry less and are comforted less. As toddlers, we already expect boys to be tough and to suck it up and not to cry. So we start very early in our project of constructing a hard cage of masculinity. The problem is not that masculinity itself is bad. That is, masculinity being the idea of having certain expectations for men. The problem is what we have decided that masculinity must look like. We can make a choice as a society to do it differently. We can remark masculinity, and it starts with what we teach boys to be ashamed of. Our culture currently teaches men to be ashamed of weakness, to be ashamed of failure, to be ashamed of not being financial providers. What if we begin to teach little boys to be ashamed of different things? What if we construct a new masculinity? What if from childhood we tell boys that real men do not start fights, that if you bring a fight to him and you are his equal, he will beat you the hell up? What if we tell them that real men cry, that real men talk about emotions, that real men are honest and keep their word? As a girl child activist and as one that works to empower and improve the lives of the girl child, I have worked hard to involve the boy child in the issues that affect the girl child, because basically women make almost half the population of this world. So what if we involve the other half, which is men, to care for the impacts to care for the issues of this other half of the population? Then that means we'll have a world where both sexes think about each other and work hand in hand to improve each other's ways of life. If you want to get this extract and to read that speech, you can find it online. And if you want to know my thoughts about human rights, you can find them on the podcast on human rights. The podcast is called Let's Talk Human Rights, and you can find it on Spotify and on